months ahead of elections, Love Jihad finds echo in Kerala.
लव जिहाद केरल जैसे स्टेट को इस्लामिक स्टेट बनाने की साजिश का हिस्सा है.
Will God's own country buy the Love Jihad law narrative? BJP's Love Jihad poll pitch in Kerala. Top focus on To The Point this evening.
So many states, so many different narratives. In Kerala, viewers, the BJP going with Love Jihad. The BJP's poster boy, Yogi Adityanath, campaigning in Kerala on that poll pitch. Harking back to an old court judgment which said that there were fears of conversions which have been taking place in Kerala. He said, if the government of the day of Kerala, the state government, doesn't pay heed, Kerala is going to become an Islamist state.
First, it was Metro Man E. Sridharan.
These sort of practices should be stopped. Recently, this sort of animosity between the communities and the religions, we have to stop it.
Then it was the Saffron Crusader, especially flown in for the battle.
छद्मवेश में चोरी छुपे, नाम छुपा करके, स्वरूप छुपा करके जो लोग बहन बेटियों की इज्जत के साथ खिलवाड़ करते हैं, उनको पहले से मेरी चेतावनी, अगर वे सुधरे नहीं तो राम नाम सत्य है कि यात्रा अब निकलने वाली है.
One freshly admitted, the other an old warhorse. Both iconic faces in an uphill battle for the BJP in God's own country. Both raising Love Jihad just weeks after the Bharatiya Janata Party promised to bring a UP-like law against it in Kerala if elected to power in the upcoming assembly election. The Love Jihad law, introduced by the Yogi Adityanath government last year, forbids conversion done through misrepresentation, force, undue influence, coercion, allurement, or by any fraudulent means. The law provides for a jail term of 1 to 5 years and a minimum fine of 15,000 rupees. The BJP sees it as a hot-button issue going into election mode in Kerala. Kicking off a statewide yatra in Kerala by the BJP state president from Kasaragod on Sunday, Yogi roared from stage that while his government in UP took stern measures to curb Love Jihad by bringing in a law, the left front government was not taking enough steps against it, even going as far as to levelling the following allegation.
लव जिहाद केरल जैसे स्टेट को इस्लामिक स्टेट बनाने की साजिश का हिस्सा है और यही कारण है अपने राजनीतिक स्वार्थ के.
From the 48-year-old firebrand chief minister cum campaigner to the Metro Man, 40 years his senior, could the invocation of so-called Love Jihad find any resonance at all for the BJP in Kerala? Kerala's religious demographics are being seen as ripe for political and religion-based polarization, with a 54% Hindu population, 26% Muslim population and 18% Christians. The BJP's Vijay Yatra, launched on Sunday from Kasaragod, will end at state capital Thiruvananthapuram in the first week of March. And the tone and tenor of the Yatra has been clearly set.
From Metro Man E. Sridharan to UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, all the big political faces have raked up the Love Jihad controversy as the Kerala heads into yet another election. What needs to be seen is whether or not this Love Jihad trick pays off when the election finally arrives in April this year. With camera representing Gurat Shekhar and Gopikrishnan Thiruvananthapuram for India Today.
So the point is, viewers, it's not just one state. 5 states in India, BJP-ruled states, are looking at adopting the Love Jihad law post Uttar Pradesh. Now, in Kerala, which is a state which is highly polarized in terms of demography, will it actually buy the poll narrative that BJP is trying to set? And it's very clear in terms of the speeches that have been made in the recent past. Let's cut across right now to our panelists this evening. I have Anila Singh, Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson, Suneet Chopra, CPI leader, and Brinda Dige, who joins us as a social activist. Mr. Chopra, the question is, let's just put it to bare facts. 2017, there's been a judgment by a Kerala High Court, which I would reckon is what Mr. Yogi Adityanath was also quoting, that there is a fear of coercion of conversion in Kerala. Let's leave the love jihad bit out. Would you reckon that's correct, or that's also hogwash, sir?
I think it's hogwash. And that judgment was actually turned round by the Supreme Court, if you remember. In that particular case, that girl was allowed to join the man she loved. The second thing is even more dangerous. There's a young girl in UP who married the man she loved and had to have a miscarriage thanks to the police of Mr. Bisht. I don't call him a yogi because a yogi has given up everything. So Bisht साहब की यूपी की सरकार जो थी, एक महिला का पैदा होने वाला बच्चा मार दिया इस चक्कर में, और वो झूठ निकला मामला. So how often are we going to do all this? You are allowing the murder of unborn Indian citizens in the name of love jihad? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Brinda Adige, you know, we're waiting right now for our BJP spokesperson to join us, and she's going to be with us just about in a minute. Brinda Adige, what's the case that you would make that a state like Kerala doesn't need a law like love jihad? The BJP says there's a list of mass conversions done by coercion.
I think when BJP is making a statement, is the BJP actually trying to say that the police are no good? They have not been able to find anything? Because we know the police and NIA have said that there is no documented case. So then what is the BJP trying to say? It may be hearsay. And what is it the BJP is saying? That information is not available with the state agency, which should be available with the state agency, is now not available with them, but is available with a political party. And based on that, if this kind of a call is not communal, what else is it?
Okay.
It is also steering emotions to say, listen, your religion is being undermined, and it is being undermined by love. Somebody falls in love with you and they want you to convert. And I think that is something that one needs to call out, simply because there is no documented evidence, but there is a lot of narratives that are being talked about.
Okay.
And these narratives are talked about by the powers that be. And that's even more dangerous because there's nobody to stop any political person, minister or chief minister talking, because you can't immediately book these people.
All right, stay with me. We have the BJP spokesperson, Anila Singh, who's joining us. Ms. Singh, appreciate it. Ms. Singh, I just want to take you back. Let's hark back to 3rd February 2020, just exactly a year ago, right? And on the floor of the parliament, Mr. G. Kishan Reddy, Junior Home Minister, was asked on cases of love jihad in Kerala. Madam, I will quote what was recorded in parliament that time. There is no case of love jihad in Kerala. That was the answer given by Mr. Reddy in the parliament, which is now has been recorded as the official response by the government. Now, this was on a question posed whether the government was aware of the Kerala High Court observations of love jihad, the same Kerala High Court observations which were contradicted later by the Supreme Court, and I would reckon this is the same observation that Mr. Yogi Adityanath spoke about.
So what wrong Yogi Adityanath ji has said? He is absolutely correct. And this phrase, love jihad, you know, it was not coined by Hindi land, Hindi heartland. It came from South only, because there people were suffering. They were suffering, their young girls, you know. If I particularly talk about love jihad, the young girls, they were wooed, they were fooled, and they were trapped into marriages. They were converted into some different religion. And this is the reality. That is why love jihad phrase came from South, not from North India, not from Bharatiya Janata Party ruled states, not from Yogi Adityanath ji. So those people who are debating today that why Yogi Adityanath ji mentioned this thing, or in parliament, Bharatiya Janata Party minister, he said that no, we do not have any database for that, and there is absolutely no love jihad in Kerala or Tamil Nadu or elsewhere. So you must sit here and you must ask Ms. Vrinda and Sunil ji, Why
The
it
second
came from
case
South?
Let's go one by one.
Because
Please, let's go
problem
one
was
by one.
existing at that time, problem is existing now, and the thing is, those who
Okay.
want to
she's
get
giving
indulged
wrong
in
facts.
appeasement politics,
The second
they are
case
going to
is
Let's
use
please
this
go one by
case.
one, sir.
This particular law,
Let her have her say.
Appreciative Kerala
The
government
miscarriage
comes
is
Can I
UP.
just get Anila Singh?
Yogi ji has done in Uttar Pradesh.
Okay. Ms. Anila Singh, before I go back to our the other panelists, Mr. Chopra, I want to hark back to what your leader said, sir. Ma'am, on the floor of the parliament, junior minister home, 3rd February, recorded. And what has been recorded in parliament is there is no case of love jihad in Kerala. The centre told in parliament, responding to a question on cases of love jihad in Kerala. If there is no case, where is the premise?
So this is what I am saying. If Bharatiya Janata Party minister in parliament, he says no love jihad case in Kerala, and if my states, Uttar Pradesh state chief minister goes there and he says that this present government in Kerala is sleeping over love jihad, and if somebody, I mean the Bharatiya Janata Party minister says no, there is no love jihad, so you should not be debating on that. Okay, you can say that Yogi Adityanath ji wanted to do some sort of appeasement tactic. So just let this dialogue of Yogi Adityanath ji sleep, leave it alone.
Okay.
Why political parties are getting
Suri
so
Chopra,
further?
is it that the question is, which is being raised is, why is it making, the left so insecure? If there is no love jihad, people won't buy the political bait. It'll slide off the voters back. Why the insecurity?
By the political bait. I know that the BJP will lose its election there. They tried Sabrimala, they lost 3 seats after that. Let them try again. After all, in a democratic society, you have to try. You can keep failing, never mind. But I would like to say that I'm ashamed of Mr. Bisht, the UP Chief Minister, that a girl in UP lost an unborn child because of misbehavior of their gangsters and the police. And this was a case of love jihad.
All right.
After the law was passed. The marriage was before the law was done.
Okay, all right, okay. Brinda Adige, you wanted to make a point? Come in.
Yes. My question to Anila ji is, if there is no documented proof, is it correct on the part of a very important person, a chief minister of UP, making a false statement like this as part of his speech? And then you say that, just leave it, don't debate about it, because that is a false statement. What is it that one is trying to achieve by making a statement like this? And if he is talking about protecting women, when he makes a statement like this, what about all the women and children who are getting raped and murdered in his state? Would he want to take responsibility for that too, or not?
Ms.
Brinda
Singh,
ji?
yes, come in, yes. Respond, madam.
Vrinda ji, first of all, as I mentioned earlier, that this phrase came from South. It didn't come from Hindi heartland. It didn't come from any of the Bharatiya Janata Party ruled state. It came from South. You know it very well. And it came because this is the raw, brutal reality of that area.
Which was denied on Parliament, ma'am, by MOS
No,
Home.
madam. No,
So,
madam. The
no,
police denied it.
But this is the reality. And let me tell you, if you talk about Uttar Pradesh, in Uttar Pradesh, it is prohibition of unlawful religious conversion or ordinance 2020. So now it is a law here. But I just want to say here that any person from any religion, whether he is a Hindu or he is a Muslim or any other religion, Christian or any. So if that person is doing something wrong, or some person is getting many people converted in a wrong way, and government takes action against that person because the girl or the family of the girl says that this our young girl has been wooed wrongfully, trapped into marriage, and we don't want this. Why shouldn't an action should be taken
Madam, do you
against that
admit,
boy?
madam,
Because
before
we
I go to
know
Mr.
that-
Chopra, I want to ask you a question. Do you
Yeah,
admit,
please come.
which is facts right now, it's not about left to admittance, that your own law is now sub judice because it's been taken to court? Enough petitions against your anti-conversion law, even if you don't want to call it love jihad. So when something is so contentious yet, which is sub judice, would you think it is okay to propagate it in a state going to election?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think Yogi Adityanath ji has done a very right thing. And this is what people of Kerala wants to hear.
Okay.
Because this is the raw reality. Young girls are being trapped, or I can say that people they are wooed, or they are being lured, or they are being bribed, and they are trapped to get themselves converted. This should be stopped. And especially if I talk about girls getting trapped.
Okay, ma'am, but strangely, this was all denied. This was all denied by your government exactly a year ago. So whether it's something which has been very nascent and a function of the last 1 year, it's separate to look at that. But yes, Mr. Dighe, come in. You wanted to come in for a rebuttal. I'll go back to Mr. Chopra.
Yeah, I personally feel that something like this, whether you want to make it as a law or you're making an incorrect statement to whip up emotions, at the end of the day, the bottom line is women, irrespective of how much you go to school, achieve and accomplish, you will not have the liberty, you will not have the freedom to make a choice of who you want to fall in love with or who you want to get married to. And that, madam, does not resonate with Beti Badhao or Beti Bachao.
Oh, right. Okay.
And the problem is that you people do not understand why this slogan, why this nara came, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. It is, always this is being so wrongly used.
Okay.
You should understand it. Like, if I talk about Haryana, or if I talk, because it started from Haryana, and if I talk pan-India, girls were killed in the womb of the mother. So this should stop. Girls should.
Ma'am, the correlation to the current topic is very
they should become independent.
Ma'am, it's very okay. Yes, I agree with you.
They should not get trapped in love jihad.
Ma'am, that's open, like that's subject to the debate. Okay, Mr. Chopra, the question is, if you just look at the demography of the state of Kerala, it is ripe for polarization. There could be a stand which a certain sect of population in the state feels happen. So if there is a poll pitch, what's wrong? You know, in an election, you go to the people with whatever you think will catch traction.
You see, the whole thing is actually a fraud. A minister of the government in parliament has stated this is false. B, the particular case concerned was thrown out by the Supreme Court. That girl is now living with her husband. C, there are a number of BJP Muslim leaders with Hindu wives. Did they also commit love jihad? And the girl who was caught illegally, she married with the agreement of her parents and this boy, and her child, actually, she lost her child because of the police action and the Gunda attack on her. I think it's a disgusting thing, and the BJP obviously does not believe in the equality of women or human rights, both of which are violated by this stupid law, which is now under judgment.
Ms. Singh, you wanted to come in. Go ahead and then...
Absolutely, absolutely. Mr. Chopra, if you do not want to agree the reality which exists, that is your problem, and that is your political party's problem. That is not my problem at all. Mine is Bharatiya Janata Party. We are going to keep on raising the reality.
Ask your minister who denied it.
I did not spoke over it.
Let's just go one by one.
I was very
Either you refute your minister,
Sir, the point has been made. Let her answer.
There is no such reality.
Can I just get Ms. Anila Singh?
And this saffron-clad Mukhyamantri of UP is also lying.
Okay.
No. You are lying. You are lying. Just now you gave an example of a girl.
You are lying, madam.
And she
you are lying. Your minister
Can I just get Anila Singh, please?
Your chief minister is lying. How many lies are you going to have?
Ms. Singh, Anila Singh.
3 lies.
Appeasement politics. Bharatiya Janata Party is not indulged in appeasement politics, whether you like it or whether you do not like it. And this is what the people of the Kerala is going to realize. And very soon, the government of Bharatiya Janata Party will be there in Kerala.
All right, ma'am, I want to give...
You keep on saying that Bharatiya Janata Party, whatever Bharatiya Janata Party says, it is absolutely false. But It is truth.
Okay.
And truth doesn't
Ma'am,
need
okay, but you know, that's what, okay. Okay, then the truth has various facets. Okay, Brinda, you get 10 seconds, I want to close the debate.
Yeah, 74 years of Indian
If
independence and
failed in
constitutional
court,
provision that
failed in
allows you the
parliament,
freedom of choice.
failed-
A country that is riddled with being obsessed with religion and caste. A statement of this nature and a law that is there in UP only gives free hand to parents to say, I don't like this man, he doesn't belong to my religion, I don't like this bride, doesn't belong to my caste, and so file the case. And that is dangerous.
All right, okay. You know what we're going to do is we're going to let it rest there, because if this is the truth, is what like Ms. Singh stated, then just about a year ago, the old MOS Home Minister, Mr. G. Krishan Reddy, stood in Parliament answering on the topic of love jihad in Kerala, and he says there were no cases in Kerala. So if that's a function of 1 year and there have been a rise in cases, the judgment that Mr. Yogi Adityanath quoted was again contended by the Supreme Court. But having said that, it's up to the voters, because the BJP thinks this is what will click with the voters in Kerala. We'll only know when that last vote is counted. Appreciate you joining us. Up next is Rahul Kanwar. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.